1, 2, 3, 4.
Good evening, fellow wet shavers. Leroy here, Domio Shaves back with another shaving video. Guess what? This will be my final video from Germany. I am going home tomorrow. So, with that being said, I thought I would use another soap that I got here in Germany. Well, this is actually a cream. This stuff is called Florena Men Comfort Razor Cream. This is the tube that it comes in. I do not have high hopes for this because I haven't used it yet, but I've put some on my hand just to get an idea for the smell and the slickness and stuff, and the scent, it's really not for me. Let me just go into this and we'll see how it goes. Okay, I got a backup plan, but I don't know. Brush. I'm going with my Sterling Synthetic since I am going home tomorrow. I need to make sure my brush is dry for the trip. What am I going to be using for the whisker destruction? My trusty old Kamisori Shavette here. This has a feather, no, this is the Kai Pink Mild, or Pink, the Kai Captain Mild Pink blade. This will be its second use. Make sure I put that back in there. And post shave, I have some witch hazel. Yeah, witch hazel. And then I'm gonna go with this Nivea Deep. All right. So before I get started, how is everybody? I hope you're all as good as I am. I am going to wet my face, and then we're gonna go ahead and see how this stuff lathers. Okay. Just a second. Oh, this will be, we'll go in cold water. Cold water. Okay. Let's see here. As typically with creams, I just smear it on my face, then lather from there. Yeah, the scent is, I don't know what it is. It's medicine-y. Let's see. It's got that maybe like a tea tree type oil scent to it. Maybe some eucalyptus type. I've never smelled it before, but it's definitely not one for me. It's too medicinal for shave cream for me. It smells like something like you would put on sore muscles or something like that. You know what I mean? So it's weird. I don't know. I've got a feeling it's gonna be kind of drying on my face too. See how it goes. Wow, too much water. Oh, damn it. The synthetics weren't supposed to hold so much water. Yep, so I did a little bit of shopping today after work. I can go into those here in a second. God dang it. It's creating an okay lather. It's a little foamy. That's just my fault, I think. That's thickening up a little bit. Shit. We're getting something out of it. It does need some more water, that's for sure. Hold on. Let me go on this side a little bit here. Yeah, it's been one heck of a trip. I'm telling you, man, it's been long. Those of you who have been with me for a little while know that this year I have been doing a lot of traveling, and it's been really, really tiring. My poor wife. You know, she's been having to do everything on her own. It's been rough. But knock on wood, I'm probably gonna jinx myself for saying this, but knock on wood, I do not have any plans coming up. Any planned trips, I should say. This leather's coming along nicely, I guess. Let me add a little bit of water to it. You guys know I don't practice leather. I should, but I don't. I just go real time for you guys, so you can see how I screw up. It looks okay. I think it's well hydrated now. Like I said, don't have high hopes for this. Sorry, I don't have high hopes for this soap. I got it all over myself. But I got another backup. The backup is something that's well known in the community. This stuff, I don't know if it's well known. Okay, here we go. First pass with the grain. This is, again, my Kamisori Shavette with a, this takes Feather Artist Club blades, but the blade in here is a Kai Captain Mild Pink. Say that 3 times fast. All right, here we go. Yeah. It's well hydrated. Yeah, the scent is not for me. I think if it's strong, I mean it's good mid strong. So if it's got a good scent strength. But it's not very slick either, honestly. It's kind of rough. Yeah, so I think if you kind of like the eucalyptus tea tree type scents, I think you'd be okay with this. It's along those lines. But it is not slick. I'm not a fan of it, honestly. Well, I think we're gonna go to plan B, guys. So apologies, bear with me. We're gonna rinse this off, and I'm gonna go to plan B, which is, well, you know, shit. Come on, don't give up yet. Don't give up. You know, I'm going home tomorrow. I want a nice shave. I'm out of focus. This camera, I gotta learn how to use it. Like I mentioned, it's a new phone, right? And I'm still struggling with it a little bit. All right. I think this soap is gonna give me some problems going, like cross grain and stuff. We'll see. So I just finished watching Flash Borden. He just did a shave with the Icon SSB. That's a big freaking razor. Yeah, this stuff isn't very good for slickness. I know it's not the blade. I've gotten 11 really good shaves on one of these blades before, so. keep rolling with it. And it does good enough. Yeah, and it's no residual. All right, let me rinse this stuff off and then go with pass 2. Oh yeah, no residual at all. Oh, I missed a couple spots. Oh my god. I mean, the lather looks good. Look, it's shiny. It looks fantastic, but man, it just doesn't perform like it looks. Could be my skin type, my technique. I am still learning. Yeah, so this is 3 days of growth. 3 days of growth? I think it was 3 days of growth. Or 2 days. Shit, I can't remember. But my last shave, I actually went live in the It's Just Shaving Facebook group. And I did a tandem shave with Uncle John. That was fun. Second pass a little bit better. Not really. My opinion, if you saw this sitting next to a Wilkinson sword stick, go with the stick for sure. For sure. This stuff is, I think they cost about the same. There's the part where I missed. Oh man, my boy Jesus, he did a straight razor shave, and I haven't seen it yet. I'm sorry, brother. I will get to that probably tonight. I definitely want to see that before I head home. El Chingon. Oh. I got a bump right there, a little blemish. Probably left over from that beer that I drank the other day. My last YouTube shave. That was fun. I enjoy those. I really do. I didn't drink enough on this trip, but it's okay. I'm experimenting right now with my alcohol and diet. Nice. Kinda. Yeah, there's just no residual slickness anywhere. I'm afraid to go for a spot with no soap. So here I go. Yeah, not very comfortable. Not worth it. Not worth it. Let's see here. Since he shaves did a live shave last weekend. I thought that was pretty cool. I missed it, but caught the repeat. His daughter was in it. She's a riot. Oh my gosh. I totally know where she gets her humor from. Alright. Florena man. Yeah. Not for me, my friends. Not for me. What am I doing here? There's a lot better soaps out there than this. I mean creams. I didn't like Nivea Blue. That tended to dry out my skin quite a bit, but it still had a lot more slickness than this one. Nice. Trying to get those against the grain right here, but it's tough. Hope you guys can see me. Huh. Just want a nice close shave, you know, because going home tomorrow, you know, it'll take me probably, definitely have more than 24 hours worth of growth before I go home, you know. It'll be time to shave again. Woo. Just trying to push this soap with this cream to its limit. I think I'm doing that, at least with as far as my techniques go. It's okay. I need to change hands. Right here. Bear with me. Bear with me. Oh, guys, have you ever smelled Irish mousse? Oh my God, that stuff is amazing. I wish they did not stop making that soap. I would buy some right now. That stuff. Imagine it's similar to tobacco, but there's a brightness to it. I don't know what it is. If somebody knows what that is, please chime in down below, because it smells fantastic. That I would like that better than tobacco, to be honest with you. I like that scent more. It smells phenomenal. What am I doing? I need to put some witch hazel on. Is this broken? Okay. My methylated witch hazel. This is Humphreys. replaced it. But speaking of Irish Moose, I picked this up today. They had 3 sizes. They had 50, 100, and 150 ml. I just got the middle one because I'm going to be overweight. I almost got the EDT, but I thought, you know what? That might be too much. Then, based on a lot of suggestions, I was told I need to get the Speak aftershave. So I got some of that. Looking at the ingredients, it does have some menthol. And I think the one that I am most excited about, I've been wanting this for a long time, and I know I can get this in the US, but because I saw it on the store shelf, you know, like a drugstore type place, you know, plus actually it was cheaper buying it here than in the US. Maybe you can find it cheap, about the same price on Amazon. Just a second. Bam! Check that out. The tobacco in the bowl. I have been wanting this since I started wet shaving. 12 euro for this. And sometimes you can see it on Amazon for $11.99, but I got it here off the shelf. So I am super, super stoked about that. Really quick, my backup plan that I almost went with was Palmolive Sensitive. I have the regular Palmolive at home, and I don't think I've used it yet, which is very strange. But I know Palmolive has a very, very good reputation, and I was very curious about the Sensitive. So you guys know that I do have sensitive skin, unfortunately, because there's a lot of soaps out there that I really, really want to use, and I can't. But one thing I did find out is, knock on wood, thank God, because I love this. You know, I had posted before that I was, or had mentioned before that I was allergic to, or I get a reaction from Sterling's iced pineapple. But when I used this synthetic brush, no irritation at all. And I am so freaking stoked about that because, you know, you guys know how much I love Sterling. And that iced pineapple is amazing. Maybe get deep. Let's go extra generous today. Smell good tonight. Not a bad shave. You know, like I mentioned, it's not the greatest cream. It is definitely one of those creams that you get what you pay for, I think. Florena Men Razor-Creme. You know, it would probably work better with a DE because, you know, you don't really need that slickness. But because for me, there was zero residual slickness. So I couldn't buff. I wouldn't be able to buff with a DE. Not a good idea to go over an area with no soap. So I mean, if you're trying to do some cleanups, you might want to just spread the soap around and then go ahead and go over with the DE and stuff. I went with I'm starting to let you guys know this is why I started my channel, was because of this bad boy right here, right? So now I tend to use this to test soaps with, because with razors like this, you do need a slicker soap. You know, DEs can be for the most part, they can be a bit more forgiving as far as your lather technique and stuff like that. But with an open blade like this, you need to be a bit more careful. You do need to, I think, you need to pay a bit more attention to your lather. With that said, though, I mean, your mileage may vary, right? So, I mean, I know a lot of people like a thick, pasty lather, right? I used to like that, but I found when I switched to this Kamisori, it doesn't quite work because the blade will stick to the skin, right? It doesn't glide over the skin very well. So for me, I need that extra slickness and a wetter lather. I'm sorry. I'm just getting very excited about going home. So this is October now. I don't really have a theme plan for October. Last year I did OC Tober, so I used open combs and my Kamisori. I'm just winging it. The It's Just Shaving Facebook group, they're doing Government Mule Month. So that was the collaboration between Uncle John and Wild West Shaving Co. And so Uncle John and Russell Barton, right? They collaborated on the soap splash. They call it Government Mule. From what I've heard, it smells amazing, but I don't have it. So I'm not sure if I'm going to be, I don't think I'll be able to follow that theme this month, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. All right, guys. That is everything, I think. Let me see. Yeah, I'm pretty stoked about my little pickups here that I got. Yeah, that's it. And then besides a bunch of chocolate that my wife wanted me to get her. So now, I mean, I don't have any sort of post-shave feel. It's just, my skin is just dry. You know, it's a combination. So the cream, definitely no skin food in that at all for me. I mean, even with some soap on my skin, I could feel my skin kind of drying out off a little bit, you know, and it was really, I could make music with the roughness, right? And then of course, you know, the witch hazel, that's got some skin food to it, but I do have some alcohol in there, right? So that's drying as well. And then of course, the Snivia Deep, more alcohol, right? so I've got my nighttime lotion that I'm gonna be putting on here shortly, and then I'm gonna start packing. Yes, I can't wait. So I'm pretty stoked about that. All right, everybody. Thanks again for joining me. I did get a couple of new subscribers this week, so you guys that joined this week, thank you so much. Those of you who have been with me for a while, much love, my people. Much love. I do appreciate all the support. It's been a fun ride, you know, over a year now, and it's cool, man. It's awesome. I'm really enjoying these videos. Now, because I haven't been home for quite some time, my wife is going to want to spend some extra time with me, which I do not mind. So I may or may not post videos on a regular basis. So just a word of warning, I do apologize for that, but I'll definitely put them up as I can. Okay, so it's not going to be every shave like when I travel, but I'll do what I can. All right. So with that, I will say Auf Wiedersehen. Wherever you are in the world, I hope you have a fantastic day and a fantastic weekend. You know, it is Friday, so please, everybody, have a great time. Many, many happy shaves to you. I hope you guys pick up some awesome stuff this weekend. And until next time, everybody, I will be in the U.S. Thank you, God. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, whoever you guys like to pray to. So, with that being said, everybody, thanks again. I appreciate the support. And again, chime in down below if you know what it is about Irish Moose. I hope I say that right. That makes it brighter than tobacco. They're both tobacco-scented soaps. They both smell fantastic, but there's something about Irish Moose that seems fresher to me. And I don't know what that is. So please, if you guys know, chime in down below. I need to pick up that soap. I know it's no longer in production, but and if you know, if there's an artisan out there that actually makes an extremely close copy, please let me know. I think I may look into it. I like that scent a lot. Okay, guys, that's it. This video is almost 30 minutes. Been 10 minutes of jaw jacking. As always, everybody, please do not text and drive. Take care, everybody. Bye bye.